Hello everyone, my name is Pleb, and today I have a build for Gigantic's newest hero, Rutger. But first, I just want to apologize. I am sick right now, so my voice is going to sound terrible, but if you bear with me, we can get through this guide together. First off, Rutger is a tank/control hero. He has 1400 HP, so you might be asking why he's a tank. Well, he has a shield that adds to his health pool. His shield regenerates out of combat, and most of his abilities revolve around the amount of shield he has at that exact moment, or they generate more shield for him. In total with his shield, Rutger has 2400 HP. I particularly enjoy his control style, and here's why. Rutger does a good job at controlling the opposing team's movement. His right click slows them, his E blocks them off, and you can modify his Q ability to pop out of the ground in a pretty wide area. So let's go over his abilities, shall we? Digging Claws is his left mouse button ability. A rapid 4-hit melee combo attack that gives 10 shield per hit if your shield is active. As I said before, Rutger is about controlling the enemy and maintaining his shield. This is your bread and butter. I would suggest that you always avoid combat if his shield is either low or down, since you'll be missing out on pretty significant buffs. Tremors is his right mouse button ability. Hold to pound the ground in front of you 2 times. The first 2 hits slow enemies, a minus 20% movement speed for 1 second each, and the final hit pushes enemies away. Rutger is a really fucking slow boy. With this you can restrict that annoying as fuck Tito or Trip so you can actually fucking hit them. Oh, and it's good for slowing down enemy pushes, retreats, and any flanks. Burrow is his Q ability. You dive into the ground, you become invulnerable, and you restore 150 shield. The invulnerability lasts for 3 seconds. Tap again to emerge early. Invulnerability is pretty nice, and like I said earlier, you can modify it so you can pop out of the ground wherever you want. The shield restoration is also very good since it allows you to regain a set amount of shield so you can chain hit them for even more shield. Rock Barrier is his E ability. Hold to create a stone wall that blocks enemies and projectiles for 2 seconds. Tap again to destroy the wall. This ability is what attracts me to Rutger's playstyle so much. You can use the wall defensively or offensively. It is very useful for blocking oncoming damage to your Guardian. You can also use it to cover your team's retreat. Rock and Roll is his focus ability. Charge up and then roll forward, launching enemies away and dealing damage. 300, 450, and 600 damage. Grants plus 40 armor and disruption immunity. Say what you will about the name, but Rutger moves like a bullet when he gets his roll on. An interesting ability that you can use to knock people off the map. Neat. Let's move on to the actual build, shall we? Level 1, Clawing for Shield for the left mouse button. While shielded, hits grant more shield, 20 per hit instead of 10. This upgrade allows you to gain and maintain an early advantage in a fight, so long as you keep your shield charged. Level 2, Seismic Activity for the Q button. Burrow to the target location and attack in a radius. It pushes enemies away. This can function as either a finishing move or an escape route, since the area that you can pop out of is relatively large. Level 3, Spike damage for the right mouse button. The final hit deals plus 200 damage. It adds more bite to your big slow. Level 4, Rock to the core for the right mouse button. The final hit also inflicts broken armor for 3 seconds. This upgrade is an incredible team damage boost that makes his targets incredibly vulnerable due to the slow and the armor breaking. Level 5, Ready to Rock for the focus ability. While shielded, gain plus 10% damage. Not only do you get a semi-reliable source of shield regeneration, you also get a semi-reliable damage boost. Clash talent, Mountain Range. Tremors has extended reach. During clash, hitting with spikes grants plus 15% basic attack damage. This lasts for 4 seconds. Tremors is a very large chunk of your damage. Giving it extended range increases its potential to hit more targets, which causes more damage. Level 6, Granite Aura for the left mouse button. While shielded, hits grant plus 10 armor for you and nearby allies. Not only do your hits restore your shield, they grant you and your nearby pals plus 10 armor per hit. It's pretty good, okay? Level 7, Give Me the Slowdown for the Q button. On hit, inflicts major slow, lasts for 3 seconds. Tell your enemies to slow it down, relax a bit, while you and your team pummel them into the ground. Level 8, Rock Solid for the E ability. Wall duration increased by 1 second. Increasing the duration gives you more time to get to cover, kill the poor soul you just trapped, or get in front of your teammate to be their meat shield. Level 9, Rock of Ages for the E button. Wall duration increased by another 0.5 seconds. It further increases the effectiveness of this giant fuck you ability. Level 10, Focus Buffer for the Focus ability. While shielded, gain focus 25% faster. You gain shield, armor, and more focus? What can this southern raccoon bear thing not do? Okay, now for some general tips for playing as this rockbender. If you find yourself in a Highlander situation, never, I repeat, never attack it solo. Even if it's by itself, take at least one buddy with you. If you do engage alone, there's a 95% chance you'll just generate shield for each other and it'll be a stalemate. Really practice with placing walls correctly. It's a very tricky mechanic to master. Try and take your time at first and it will serve you later. If you find a group of enemies perched by a ledge, try to knock them off with rock and roll. Really ration out your stamina because you're a big boy and you have no speed at all. Playing as Rutger was pretty entertaining, and I like the concept of a tankier control hero. Is he better than Margrave or Zandora? In some situations, sure. I'd like to see him played as a support and control tank with a Margrave or Zandora to be the primary tanking force. If you like the video, drop a like. If you notice a mistake or you know something works better, comment, and if you want to see more gigantic content, subscribe. Whichever way you go, I'll see you later.